Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited to be sharing an Amazon favorites video. I have so many different categories to share with you guys today, between some home finds, organization, some designer inspired finds, a little mix of everything. So I'll have everything listed out in that description box in case you guys want to check any of it out. And I will also have a QR code here. If you're watching from your TV or anything, you could scan this QR code and all the items will show up on your phone. Let's get started. This is actually right in front of me. It is my phone stand. I've had tried quite a few different phone stands from Amazon, but this one is my top favorite. It is so sturdy. It has a nice hefty base. I love that you could change up the height, and I just feel like it's one of the sturdiest, and my phone doesn't like slide off or end very easily or anything. I just love it. Well made, and I love this for when I'm getting ready. If I'm listening to any TikToks or Instagram stories, or at night, sometimes I just put my phone by my bed. Now I'll just like charge it on this, and it just is a nice stand, and that way it doesn't scratch up my nightstand, so it's a lot better. Most used Amazon finds by far, I literally use these every single day, are these air fryer basket liners. So these are made of silicone. I've tried the paper ones before, but it totally caused almost a kitchen fire. It caught on fire inside the air fryer. I'm only gonna use the silicone from now on, but they come in a pack of 3 and they're amazing. I just pop them right in, and then that way it's just so easy, such an easy cleanup. Everything slides right off. If you have anything with cheese or anything that's like, you know, gonna get stuck, you would think would get stuck to this, it does not. It just slides right off, and it makes my food actually a lot crispier too. They pop right in the dishwasher, easy cleanup. Next up is my Simple Modern tumbler. I really love this. I switched out to the Stanleys ever since I heard about the lead issue. I just feel much better trying something else. So I got the Simple Modern, and I absolutely love it. So mine is the 30 ounce, and for me, I personally wouldn't have anything bigger than that because I think it would be a little bit too heavy. But I also have another favorite, which is this silicone little boot for the Stanley, or I used to put these on my Stanley, but I have it on my Simple Modern, and it fits both perfectly fine. But this is nice because whenever you place like a heavy metal tumbler like this, it could tend to scratch surfaces or just make such a loud noise. So this just helps, you know, reduce that, and it doesn't scratch or anything. So it's so much easier when you're placing things down. It's not so loud, and it doesn't cause any damage to your furniture. If you guys saw my designer inspired finds, you may recognize this bag right here. This is a designer inspired bag for the Chloe tote. I love this tote so much. I got this, I want to say about a month ago, and it's just so handy for like if you're, you know, working remotely, but you're gonna say go work at a coffee shop or anywhere like that, and you wanna take your stuff, or if you go into the office or you're a teacher or college, I think this would be a really nice bag because it has a spot for a laptop as padded section, or if you're traveling, I think this is amazing to take with you. It has so much space in it. It is very spacious, but it doesn't feel like too heavy for it being, you know, a big tote like this. It does have a detachable shoulder strap, which is really nice, and it does come in a couple different color options. I think like a lighter neutral vegan leather, but I love this brown. It just looks so rich and pretty, and I love this thing so much. It is so cute and very chic. I just will show you guys this other tote that came a little bit later. It was supposed to include this in my designer inspired finds, but it came too late. But this is kind of like a mix between Longchamp and Chloe, and I love this. It's like a nylon exterior, it would be a great gym bag too. Has a little zipper top and snap closure. Again, has the laptop sleeve in it if you want to place your laptop in there, but you could also just use it as another compartment for anything that you want to use this bag for. It does come with the removable long strap again, has tons of organization and space, very spacious. This would be a great like weekender bag too, really cute. And then it has the pockets on the side, and then a front zippered pocket too. But this one again looks, I love the light aesthetic with this one. It just looks very pretty. It's just so practical. So what do we think? Do you guys like the structured tote, or do we like the nylon tote? Vote which one you guys like below. Okay, surprisingly, this is the first iron I've ever purchased because I recently just got it because I have been a steamer girly. That's all I pretty much do with my clothes, is steam them. And I also have like a mini portable iron that I would use if I needed to. But for the most part, I've just always steamed everything. But I just came to a point with a lot of linen fabrics, especially for summer, and with my bedding and stuff, I wanted just something that was gonna really press things and make them look more crisp and a lot more nice. So this has been amazing. This was really inexpensive from Amazon. I've seen some irons just super expensive, but this is a really good one. And I love that it's like blush pink and like it has like a glittery kind of, it's very faint, but it's so cute. But it really does a good job at getting all your clothes wrinkle free, especially like all those linen shorts or linen dresses that are so hard to get through those wrinkles. This has amazing like power with it. So there's so many different settings, and like I said, I ordered this off of Amazon. It says it's a pearl ceramic. It's super, it says pearl glide, which it truly does glide so smoothly. So I love this thing. Next, this has been a game changer. So it is a stain treater. And this is something that I've seen a lot of bloggers on my Instagram stories chat about. And this is a non-toxic formula. This is insanely amazing. So I tried it first on a dress I wore one weekend that I got self-tanner marks on, but I really didn't, it was like a more delicate dress. I didn't want to put it through a rigorous, washing cycle to get the stain out. So I used this first. So all you do is dampen the garment wherever you need to treat the stain, spray this, and then you could agitate it a little bit, with your hand. If you scrub that like little couple spritzes, like I'd say about like 3 or 4, and it just immediately basically like eats away at the stains. And it's insane at how good this works. Like, you guys need this in your arsenal for just like, random things. Like if you get food on your shirt, like I said, I got self-tanner. That was like my mousse one. Originally, marketed for kids clothing that gets a lot of stain and food on it, but I've seen a lot of adults use it on their things, so I personally love it. But especially if you have children too that just always get, say, stains on their clothes, I think this is really helpful to have just in your home. Anytime that you need it, it's there. So I think this is really helpful. Next is this UVC LED Sterilizer. So I love this thing so much because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes especially certain places where you go, you just want to sanitize your phone when you get home. Anything like that, I just pop them right in here and it sterilizes everything. So if you want to feel better about your things, like my phone fits in it perfectly. I'll have my phone right here. I just pop my phone in. I'll pop my sunglasses in, any kind of jewelry that was on my hands for the day. I'll just throw it in here and it just makes me feel so much better and cleaner. And I love it. So if you have, or sometimes I'll just once in a while clean my credit cards. You could throw even sanitize your cash, your credit cards, anything like that. It's so good. Next is a kitchen essential that I've been loving for food storage. So I, again, have been making a lot of swaps in my home, and this glass food storage containers are amazing. They have a silicone seal on them. So I feel like all my fruits and veggies just stay so much longer and they have a lot more longevity. So I have strawberries in this one. This one just is a nice larger size. You could put leftovers in these. They're just such a nice sizes. This is nice for smaller items. It comes in a 3-pack. I just have the other one in the dishwasher, but this is really great. They're so sturdy. They feel so luxurious and so high end, but I love how they have that silicone seal, so things just stay so much fresher. Then for just snack items or pantry items, you could also, I put my blueberries in these as well, but these round canisters, there's a small size and then a little bit of a medium size, and they have the neutral lids, which look very aesthetic in your refrigerator or your pantry. These are great. I have my maple candies that I get all the time on Amazon. I am a repeat customer with the maple candies. They are so amazing. If you want an anti-inflammatory candy, then this would be it, because maple is just a natural sugar, but they're amazing. So I keep them in here to keep them fresh. And then these are just little crisps, but again, just so nice, and they look so aesthetic. And you could also, if you want to know the expiration dates of things, you could cut them out on the bag and then tape it to the bottom until you run out. But that way, if you still want to know expiration dates, you could totally do that too. But I go through these maple candies it's my job. They're so good. They smell so amazing. I literally buy them so frequently. So good. Another kitchen favorite is not in front of me because it's too heavy to hold in front of me, but it's in my fridge, and it is my Beverage can dispenser organizer. So you could get this, I think it starts in a size 3-can width, or you could do 5 like I have, or 6. My brother actually saw mine in my fridge and he immediately ordered one for his home. So they have theirs as well. Mine does hang over the edge a little bit because I have a counter depth fridge. So if you have like the average size fridge, mine's just a little bit different because I wanted it to hit flush with my countertops. But if you just have like the original size refrigerator, it will not go over the edge like mine does. So mine, just keep that in mind. But I love it so much because it, like, you know, cans, it was so hard for me to keep my cans all organized, and I'm just trying to find ways for things to look so much more, you know, organized and clean and neat. Also just be so much easier when I'm restocking things. It's just like at a grocery store, they have the same kind of concept. So I really love those. I have a summery favorite here. This is a beach tote. I shared, let me take out this little beach blanket. I shared this in an Instagram reel and over on my TikTok. And it's just such a nice little tote. And actually it's not even little, it's a nice large tote for taking to the beach or to the pool if you have a lot of things to bring with you. I got the bog bag originally, and then I actually just love the shape of this one a lot better than the bog bag. So I'm really happy I went with it. There's like a lot of little attachments you could add to it. Like I have the little cell phone attachment, and then this little hook you could put your keys or anything that you don't want to lose at the bottom of the bag, you have there as an option. And then I just think it's very sturdy. I love that it, you could add these little charms on if you want. I just got mine from Etsy, but it's so darling and cute and a really nice bag, and I love mine. So inside that, I was gonna show you guys, I got this really cute. This is a picnic blanket, but you could also use it for the beach too. But I love, love, love this thing. It's so darling. I'm not gonna open it right now, but it is so pretty and it's really nice quality. It is in the extra large size, and it's just in this nice little bag. But I figured for a summer find, if you guys are looking for a nice picnic blanket, this is a nice option. The find I got for my home, for my porch. So I got this set of 3 patriotic little flags that I could put out on the railing on my porch. And I've tried I've looked at a couple different ones, and some of them just didn't look like a nice quality one. This, you do have to give them a steam when you get them in, so just keep that in mind because they do come very like wrinkly, so they're not gonna look as good when you first take them out of the package like mine does. This is just because I gave it a steam, but it's so nice. I think it just adds a nice patriotic pop to your home. It just looks so pretty and very classy summer, and I love these. So I steamed 2 of them so far. I have to steam the 3rd one, but I'm gonna put these on my porch for 4th of July and through summer. So cute. So I thought I'd share that little random find for your outdoor space. Okay, this is really handy for me. I just keep the little cover on it, but this back tool for using for your self tanner, it's a game changer. So this is really handy. And this brush on here, it makes it so easy to just get your self tanner on your back. And I use the self tanner from Amazon. Actually, it's what I have on right now. I use 2 different ones. Now I've been layering the 2 because I find it gives me a deeper tan than just the lotion. I will link both of them, but their self tanners from Amazon are so good, and they're clean ingredients. I love them. They give a nice, very natural tan. I use the lotion and then the little serum bottle that you're gonna see with the little squeeze top. I use it, I think it's made for the face, but I also use it on top because that's how I found it gives me the more darker look. So I do the lotion first, and then I'll pour on some of the serum, and I'll actually use this brush for the back. Like I also will use this because it's so, like the brush is just amazing quality. It helps blend everything, so I'll use it to blend everything to look very airbrushed. So I love that. So I just thought I'd share a little self-tan favorite. Oh, I should have also mentioned a summer favorite, which if you have to blow up a lot of pool floats, I know for my parents' pool, I have a float that I wanna take to their pool, but there's this little mini, this looks so mini, like it wouldn't hardly do anything, but this is definitely mighty. It could blow up. I had this really big heart float that it blew up in about 2 or 3 minutes, which is a pretty decent job being that how big, like it was as tall as me almost, like that's how tall it is. So even if you had a smaller ring, it would probably take about a minute. But this, you just use the attachment, it comes with a couple different attachments, and it just blows up any pool floats, which is really handy. And then it has a little drawstring bag, but I show it in a video on my reels. But I love that thing. It's so handy, especially if you have a lot of pool floats to blow up. definitely look into this. Next up are these caster wheels. So I added these to the bottom of my air fryer, but you could use it for your coffee maker. A lot of different appliances that you want to make a little bit more easily mobile, especially if they're very heavy. Like my air fryer, like love that thing, but it could be like quite heavy if I want to push it back into the corner of my counter area, but then bring it forward. It just makes things, it's just the thing to make your life a lot easier. You just peel and stick. I use 3 on the bottom of mine, like in a triangular shape, and then it just wheels it forward and back, and it really doesn't cause it to move involuntarily. Like I haven't had any issues with it. So I love that. It's definitely made the ease of use with my air fryer a lot better. These mini cutters are up next. These are really handy. I don't use them to open packages per se, because this is not a box cutter. These are little mini cutters. Like I would use this if I had, like, you know how you get a box inside of a box and then the packaging is just like like a more thinner tape. You could use that for opening up any small packages. These are just really handy to have to cut like any random things open. These are pretty sharp, so just be careful, but it comes in a 4-pack. I have the pink one opened, of course. It's a pretty shade of blush pink, but I have the green one here still in the packaging. It's very sharp, like I said, so it really is efficient at opening items. Another designer-inspired find that I absolutely love, and I am very impressed with the quality of this, is I've tried a couple different Van Cleef-inspired pieces, but this right here is my top favorite so far. This is really beautiful. It's made of stainless steel, I believe, but it was really inexpensive, and I'm very happy with the quality. I'll have a close-up, of course, because you can't see from here, but it is so dainty and pretty. It stacks really nicely with a lot of my other bracelets that I have in my collection. It just looks so beautiful, so I'm really happy with it, and I think it's so dainty and pretty, and again, for so inexpensive, like, even if I'm sure it probably will tarnish in a couple months or something if I accidentally get it wet, and like with perfume and stuff, but I mean, for how inexpensive it is, I think it is really cute. In a recent video, I shared a closet tour, so if you guys missed that, definitely check it out if you want some like closet organization finds. I share a lot more there, but this is one of my favorites. These are hanger hooks that you could either save on space or keep things organized when you have different sets of things. If you have a matching set like a sports bra and tennis skirt, this would be great for. If you have a matching set of like a quarter zip pullover and sweatpants, this is great for that. If you have a matching set for like a top and a skirt for, you know, a dressy piece, this is great for that as well. Or you could also create outfits with them. So if you're outfit planning, you want to put a sweater, a pair of jeans together, and that way you have a couple different outfits planned out for the week. You could also group them that way. They're great for kids if you're putting their outfits together for the week. It's great for that as well, but also if you just want to save on space, you could literally stack a bunch in a row and take the space of only one hanger and get like 5 pieces down. So that's really nice. I've also seen a hack on TikTok where someone would take a maxi dress, put it on the first hanger, and then take the bottom of the maxi dress and clip it to the second hanger like this. And then that way, if you don't have the hanging space for long dresses, you could clip up your maxi dresses with this bottom hanger, and then they all stay together. So a lot of great uses for these little mini hooks. You get a big pack of them, and they're just a lifesaver for keeping everything organized in my closet. Also, speaking of closet organization, we might as well talk about these little bags that have been amazing for organizing my swimsuits, especially if you have 2 pieces, or you just want to keep everything in a row and all orderly in your drawer. These are amazing for that. So I have a lot of my 2 pieces. Actually, I just have every single swimsuit in one of these, because it just looks really put together, but it's really helpful for, you know, you're not shuffling around a drawer full of all different tops and bottoms. So that way, when you are in a hurry or anything, you just wanna pull out a swimsuit, it's all there for you. They're in these clear bags, so you can see exactly what you have, and it's really helpful. And I do have a drawer divider in there, also from Amazon, that helps keep everything just all in a row. And these actually do stand up on their own too. And then you could pack for any trip. Just pop these right in your luggage this way, and they're protected too. In case anything spills, like one time I had sunscreen spill all over my luggage, this will protect everything as well. And it would be a good wet bag as well, so you could pop this into your beach bag, and then if you're changing out your swimsuit, you could put your wet swimsuit into here, and it won't get the rest of your bag all wet. I also have this belt organizer. I have the little canisters still, but my belt collection is ever growing, so I also wanted to grab this. I thought this was really nice, and you could see everything that you have, and makes everything easy to see. I could fit like 2 like thinner belts in one like section, and then I have like the thicker belts in each little compartment, but it looks really nice. It looks very boutique in your closet. So it has a nice display aspect to it, but it's also very functional because it keeps everything all together and very organized. Next, I have been on the lookout of any way I can to get my linens organized better. And this is a game changer for storing your sheets. I have about 3 or 4 sets of sheets that were all like just shuffled around, and I feel like this is just so much better because everything's all in one. So if in your linen closet, you could have each sheet set is all stacked in a row, and then you could label it. I didn't label mine yet. I do need to do that, but there's like little window up front too that you could see what sheet patterns, say you have a couple different patterns. Also, if you have a large family and you have multiple people's sets of sheets and you don't want to mix them up, like one's twin size, one's queen size, one's a king size, it all is all organized like that. So you could write like twin size and then maybe the child's name or anything like that, or which bedroom it belongs in, and then that way it's all in a row and you could see. Or even if it's just for yourself and you have multiple sheet sets, it's nice just to have, you know, to label them all, and they're all, you know, compressed and not shuffled around, looking for the pillowcases and the flat sheet and the fitted sheet. So this is really nice, and this will fit. This is a king size. I have a king size bed, and this fits perfectly fine, like more than enough room. So you could fit a lot of different sizes of sheets. It has a little zipper, keeps everything contained and organized, and it's also what's great is it keeps it dust free too. So if you're storing them for a longer period of time, they're not going to get dust free, especially if you have like holiday sheets or any kind of seasonal sheets like flannel or anything that are not going to be in use for a while. Then this will keep them dust free for the time being when they're being stored away. I also wanted to mention one of just like my top favorites. It is this cordless lamp. I love this thing so much, and it's so substantial. I have quite a few different cordless lamps, but this is like one of my top favorites because it looks so decorative and pretty. I love the brushed gold on it, and it holds a charge for me for quite some time. You just have to plug it in and charge it, you know, when it runs out of the battery, but it is really, really nice. I don't know if you could see with the lighting, but yeah, you have 3 light settings, and this may be on a deal right now. I'm not sure, but on the back, there's like a little charging thing. But I love this. I have this on my desk, and then in my kitchen, I have one back there, a different one. But these are just so nice to have. And especially even if the power goes out or something, and if you have one that's already charged up, that is the key though. But they're nice to have on hand. If your power were to ever go out, you have this handy too, which is really nice. Next find is my spray mop. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it in the frame that well. Actually, maybe you could. So I love this thing because it has a little reservoir for whatever you want to put in it. So if you want, I put like my all-purpose cleaner in here. I'll do 2 capfuls of it and then fill the rest with water, but I make my own, you know, whatever I want to put on my floors, I could put in there. You could also just put water in here if you wanted to. And it comes with 2 reservoirs. So if you want to swap out what you're using and, you know, have one for water, one for cleaner, then you could keep them separate. And then it comes with the removable washable pads for the bottom. And then it has this little like trigger at the top. So it sprays it ahead, it'll mist it, and then, you know, I polish my floors with this, and my floors come out just so beautiful and shiny. I just go ahead and do a quick little Swiffer beforehand though, because you don't want to have like, I don't like to work with dust and then wet the area because it makes the dust like, I don't know, it doesn't clean it well. You have to dust the floors first, then mop, and it's so helpful for just making my floors look so fresh and shiny, and I love that thing so much. And that texture of the pad, it really cleans a lot of, you know, areas that get a little bit dirty. You could really scrub with that, and it helps create just the best clean. Another favorite of mine is the cable holder I have on my bedside nightstand. So this is really great for if you at night, you're just like wanting to go charge your phone before bed. It's really handy so that you don't have to like reach all the way down, you know, get out of bed to reach the charger cord if it fell on the floor. This way it keeps it right on the side of your bed. You could pull right through the loop, and it has a little magnetic opening you could open and close to take out the cable if you need, but it's really handy. It's just like an extra little nice thing to have just to make life a little bit easier. So I love that. That is a wrap on all of my Amazon favorites I'm loving lately. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Of course, I will have everything linked below in that description box in case you guys want to check any of it out. And let me know which item was your favorite below, and I will see you all in my next video very soon. Love you guys. Bye.